Could this submarine really vanish from sight? Deep beneath the waves, it moves like a ghost, undetectable by sonar or patrols. A secret nuclear reactor powers this vessel silently, allowing months underwater without surfacing. Unbelievable endurance. Its hull is coated and shaped for stealth. Even the most advanced detection systems struggle to spot this phantom. Every dive is calculated. Routes, depths, and timing are plotted in secrecy, turning missions into perfect disappearances. Crew compartments are compact but efficient, with air filtration and life support systems keeping sailors alive for months. The reactor hums quietly. A yellow core of unstoppable power. Red hazard zones mark the few dangerous points inside. Sonar pulses pass by without detecting it. Stick figure engineers study the echoes, baffled by its ghost-like stealth. This submarine moves between enemy fleets with surgical precision. Yellow rudders and propellers slicing silently through water close up on the hull shows red hazard zones and yellow moving components. Every inch engineered for deadly efficiency. Sonar screens flicker as the vessel glides unseen. Even dolphins trained to detect subs fail to register it. Torpedo tubes, loaded with yellow highlighted autonomous missiles, hint at a lethal, self-guided threat lurking below as it dives. The light blue water gradients emphasize its silent descent. Stick figures track its hidden path. Half submerged near secret ports, this vessel vanishes from view. Red markers on the ocean floor show danger zones. Inside, the reactor glows yellow. Crew members monitor instruments. Airflow in light blue keeps everything stable and safe. Top-down view highlights noise reduction systems in yellow. Every surface, every panel designed to avoid detection. Communication arrays pulse in subtle light blue signals. Stick figure crew monitor without leaving a trace on the network. The ghost sub-maneuvers near fleet silhouettes. Stick figure observers can only guess at the mission underway. Yellow highlights inside reveal reactor and crew quarters. Every inch optimized for months, underwater, unseen and untouchable. Deep dives are silent. Light blue water gradients emphasize how the sub disappears beneath the ocean. Yellow ballast, ready to adjust. It twists and turns, evading sonar pings. Yellow control surfaces work in perfect harmony with the unseen crew. Fleet silhouettes loom around it. Stick figure points at red hazard zones. This vessel can change naval strategy just by existing. Faint sonar echoes blink on screens, but cannot reveal the sub. Yellow internal systems operate silently within charcoal gray hull. Surrounded by schematics, stick figures study secret shipyard files. The sub's existence is almost entirely erased from records. Yellow internal mechanisms operate in unison. Stick figures study each component, ensuring flawless underwater performance. Crew quarters highlight yellow air recycling pipes. Light blue airflow circulates as stick figures check life support systems, red hazard zones, and yellow safety mechanisms line the interior. Stick figure points at backup systems. Nothing fails here. Even sonar cannot detect it. Light blue waves pass by harmlessly while the sub glides like a phantom, diving into a deep trench. Yellow ballast adjusts to pressure. Stick figure observes on sonar, amazed by the ghostly silence. Crude compartments show yellow moving components. Stick figures highlight control rooms, months of operations managed efficiently, fully submerged in deep blue. Yellow reactor and moving parts glow. Stick figure observes silently, noting every detail of this ghost sub. Could it evade detection for months at a time? Every system on this sub is designed for total invisibility beneath the waves. Yellow highlighted internal systems hum quietly as stick figures monitor, proving stealth technology at its peak. Even sonar can't find it. Light blue waves fail to reflect off the hull, leaving navies scratching their heads. Red hazard markers hint at the risks inside. Yet the crew moves with calm precision, invisible to the outside world. Nuclear reactor core glows softly in yellow, powering months-long missions without surfacing. A ghostly heartbeat of the sub. Faint sonar echoes flicker harmlessly while yellow moving parts adjust silently inside, keeping the sub undetectable. Blueprints scatter across tables as stick figures. Study schematics, every angle accounted for to remain unseen. Red hazard zones mark internal dangers, but yellow backup systems ensure no mission ever fails. Torpedo tubes open silently. yellow missiles ready for autonomous targeting. A lethal strike waiting beneath the waves. Life support systems in yellow keep crew alive for months. Airflow traced in light blue as stick figures monitor. Stealth hull coatings in yellow reflect nothing, making this vessel almost invisible even from satellites. Sonar pings cannot detect it. Stick figures track nothing as the sub moves like a ghost among enemy fleets. Navigation panels glow yellow. Stick figures plotting secret routes that no one on the surface can anticipate. Dodging enemy ships, yellow rudders adjust perfectly, making the sub's movements silent, swift, and unpredictable. Descending into a deep trench, light blue water gradient highlights the sub's path. Yellow ballast keeping it stable. Cutaway shows reinforced hull layers in yellow. Red hazard markers indicating critical structural points. Stick figure pointing dot communication arrays pulse in light blue, yellow wiring inside. Stick figure monitoring without sending a trace to the surface. Fleet silhouettes loom. Yet this vessel moves unseen stick figure, pointing at maps. Planning every ghostly maneuver, reactor and crew quarters glow yellow. Stick figures observe how the sub survives underwater. For months without surfacing, systems highlighted in yellow ensure even advanced sonar cannot detect its movements. Yellow, internal components adjust silently as the sub glides. Stick figures observe every tiny movement of this ghostly machine. Sonar echoes fail to register the sub. Light blue waves passing over. Stick figures recording each invisible maneuver. Yellow internal mechanisms operate with precision. Stick figures checking every system, ensuring no trace of failure occurs. Crew compartments show yellow air recycling pipes. Light blue airflow. Stick figures demonstrating life support efficiency. Backup systems highlighted in yellow line the interior. Red hazard zones clearly marked. Stick figure points at failsafes. Even the most sophisticated sonar systems fail to detect it. Light blue waves moving harmlessly past this stealth sub, diving into trenches. Yellow ballast and control surfaces adjust automatically. Stick figures observe the ghostly precision. Crewed compartments display yellow moving components. Stick figures highlighting control rooms, ensuring months of operations run smoothly. Fully submerged, yellow reactor and moving parts glow beneath light blue currents. Stick figure monitoring the silent vessel. This ghost sub remains a mystery, unseen, unheard, and undetectable. A perfect predator lurking beneath the ocean surface. Could a single submarine remain a ghost for decades? This vessel's technology kept it hidden from the world, unseen and untouchable. Every dive was a precise operation, timing, depth, and stealth perfectly calculated to avoid detection by any enemy. Could it survive extreme pressure? Reinforced hull and fail-safe systems made it nearly indestructible in the crushing depths, silent yet deadly. Its nuclear reactor quietly powered months-long missions, revealing nothing of its location or capabilities. Even the most advanced sonar couldn't locate it. Waves passed over or bounced off, leaving the sub invisible to detection. Could it change naval history? Fleets had to adjust patrols and strategies just to account for its unknown presence. Its torpedoes weren't ordinary. Autonomous hunting meant it could strike targets without any human guidance at all. How did its crew survive months underwater? Recycled air, nuclear power, and meticulous planning kept them alive and operational. Could it vanish into sonar dead zones? Evidence suggests it could disappear completely beneath the waves, like a phantom. Ghostly or genius. Its very design challenged everything navies knew about underwater warfare. A technological marvel, every system was redundant. Failure meant nothing. Backup after backup kept the sub operational under any condition. Could it outmaneuver modern submarines? Its ghost-like movements made it nearly impossible to predict or track. Some sightings were fleeting, just shadows or sonar blips, leaving navies questioning reality and doubting their sensors. Could it strike without warning? Autonomous weapons and silent propulsion made it a nightmare for enemy fleets. Hull wasn't just stealthy, it was engineered to survive deep-sea pressures that crush ordinary submarines. Could a single sub operate alone for months? Nuclear power and life support allowed total autonomy beneath the waves. Stealth coatings and hull design made it nearly invisible. Even to satellites tracking ocean movements from above, could navies detect it today? Some technology may still be decades ahead, hidden in classified archives, ghost, sub, or legend. Few have seen it and lived to tell, making every encounter a mix of myth and reality. Its maneuvers were perfect, silent, unpredictable, and almost lifelike. A true phantom of the deep. Could its autonomous torpedoes really hunt alone? Evidence says yes, a lethal, self-guided predator underwater. Its crew became shadows themselves. Living for months in a sealed world beneath the ocean's surface, could it vanish into sonar dead zones? Reports suggest it could disappear completely, leaving no trace behind. Ghost sub or technological marvel? Its design challenged everything navies knew about underwater warfare. Every system was redundant. Failure meant nothing. Backup after backup kept it operational no matter what. Could it outmaneuver any modern threat? Its ghost-like movements made it unpredictable and lethal. Some sightings were fleeting, shadows or blips that vanished as quickly as they appeared. Impossible to track, could it strike without warning? Silent propulsion and autonomous weapons made it a nightmare for any fleet. Its hull wasn't just stealthy. It was built to survive pressures that would crush normal submarines. A ghost sub, capable of staying underwater indefinitely. Its secrets may never fully surface, a true phantom of the deep.